ARK's new free DLC, The Lost Island, is a stunning map. I have spent a good couple of hours flying around now, and I've got all locations of the castles and ruins you need to know about. 5 locations you absolutely must visit as soon as you're able to. This map is stunning. I would put it up there as one of my favourites already since maybe the centre map. Yes, I actually have good taste and I'm an OG ARK player, so sue me. 5 ruined locations you need to visit in ARK Lost Island. One that's been used a lot in promotional materials is of course the tower. A fantastic piece of architecture on top of a hill. This location offers some secret caves that will bring you to the jungle or forest entrances down below. It's also really functional as well. You can make this place your base with multiple levels inside the tower to fit all sorts of crafting benches, resources and obviously your holdalls. Coordinates are 20.2 and 23.8. And here it is on the actual map in the northwest section, right on the very corner of the coast. Got some fantastic views of the snowy mountain and an obelisk as well as the lagoon down below. And then inside a fantastic area that you should be able to make a home if you're obviously playing on your own private server. On official servers, I'm sure you might even be able to build here as well. Do let me know if that's the case or not. But it looks fantastic. There's actually a cellar which we'll explore in a minute. They're the caves that I mentioned earlier. Climb the stairs and you'll come across to another level, so you can put all sorts of stuff up here. All your storage, like I said, crafting options. It's just a big nice square spot. It's actually a lot bigger inside than you would give it credit for. And then a real generous kind of, I guess, balcony area right at top where you can have all of your flying dinosaurs nestle, and it'd be great again to build some stuff in there. So I'm interested to see what some of you builders can make out of this lot. And of course the piece de resistance, the eternal flame at the very pinnacle of the tower. Great location, great little base build. And then if we head all the way down to the basement area, you've got these tunnels that are filled with spiders, arachnids obviously, but I was kind of expecting there to be maybe a tribute, maybe an artifact, or something else that led deeper and deeper still. But in fact they're actually just shortcuts for you to get down to the forest areas. There does appear to be a couple of dead ends, but it just pretty much brings you to this place. And so yeah, interesting. I tried harvesting, see if anything would happen. I was expecting maybe a little mini boss possibly, but nope. Just a few obviously arachnids, and that was it. You can pretty much just come to this little drop down here, and this will take you to one of the cave entrances in the side of the forest. So I really like it. It's just a great location and a great way for you to get up there on the quick if for some reason you've lost your flyer. And then if you follow the caves the other way, again, like I said, another exit entrance point deep into the actual jungle. Very, very cool, interesting stuff. At coordinates 42.4, 52.4, pretty much in the centre of the island, is a huge, giant ruined fortress. It's got an amazing pathway through the redwood forests, and then this fantastic bridge that goes across to what is probably one of the largest ruined sections I think I've seen in an ARK map. I like ruins, but sometimes I feel like they're a little bit misplaced given that so many of our building materials don't really look like a lot of the places that we see. So I still kind of wish ARK would do a tile set that was actually based on some of the stuff that we've seen in some of the maps in the past. But oh my god, it's massive, it's amazing. You've got this ruined town that you should be able to do up, and you could have your whole tribe living here. This island is perfect for PvE. There's so many locations like this where you could have tribes just living together nicely and not have to worry too much about building ugly, stupid turret towers. You've got multiple gatehouses and towers that you can actually go up to, and again, any of these I reckon you'd be able to make a perfect little home if you're part of a larger tribe or friends playing on PvE. In fact, this would be a perfect location for some planned PvP. I can't wait to see if anyone comes up with some pretty cool, unique game designs based in the grounds of this castle and fort. With the walls leading all the way around this little island, there's no doubt about it. You can make a racetrack on this. So many ideas that I'm coming up with now. I can't wait to see if I can maybe find some people to put in action with. It's absolutely massive. The castle walls also have a smaller area inside that doesn't have any ruins, and that would be perfect for people that really do want to build their own kind of structures inside it and be a little bit removed from the ruins of the town. It's also got a pretty stunning church, and this is what I'm talking about in terms of tile sets. It'd be amazing if we could actually have some of these cosmetic items as build pieces, or you know, we could switch it, some of the stuff like this. That would be amazing if we could actually build structures that look like this. So yeah, I can see a lot of people wanting to have this as their major home. Next up we got the Mayan temple, which is around 20.9, 42.3, and the entranceway leads directly from either the swamp or the far side through the actual jungles. 20.9 and 42.7 or 8, just at the top north of the map. It's got some really cool locations here, the statues and everything, obviously a lot more greener, and yes, it's got bags of space, bags of rooms, so many of these temple areas you can make into bases and just board them all up with wood if you really want to keep people out. Otherwise it's a fantastic location. Again, this is probably one of the biggest, largest ruins I've seen in ARK also. Couldn't find any kind of underground areas or any underground caves. I was kind of expecting maybe some more secrets like that in this area, I have to say. I did actually use the ghost commands to go underneath, and yeah, there was nothing there. But obviously you got the huge actual proper temple itself, the steps leading up to, I guess, this sacrificial area that maybe it would have been, and it is just a fantastic location. Facing away to the actual swamp water on your left hand side, you've got this amazing carved sort of wall. I was kind of half hoping this would be a doorway to something, like I said, a secret area, but sadly not. But yeah, a great location, absolutely go and check it out. Really feels like a lot of these castles and forts are inspired by sort of European medieval history. They basically have that Disney Tower vibe going on. You find this place to the south, just under the shadow of the mountain. It's pretty hard to get up here, it's like on the cliff, so you are going to have to climb the mountain if you've only got land dino, otherwise flying up here would be obviously a bit easier. The towers are a little bit not as useful as the first one that we saw. Coordinates are 69.8 and 41.2. But still a pretty unique location. Again, I reckon if you cleared out a lot of this jungle area and the woods, you would be able to create something pretty unique or special, as it does overlook like the cliff, so it's a great place to build a sort of flying base. Inside, again, there's plenty of ruins. You've got this fantastic atmospheric mist that comes almost from nowhere. I couldn't find any actually lake or water nearby, and there is a pathway that does wind its way all the way down alongside the cliffs. Definitely not as good condition as some of the other places. It is really a ruins, but yeah, still atmospheric and pretty special place to come maybe. The view is great, overlooking all of the jungle and then the mountains in the distance. You have got a couple areas in the main chamber that you could probably just about convert, but yeah, it will take quite a bit of clearing out. Then finishing off at around 32.29, this giant massive mountain with a castle on top of it. Your fantasies of being Elsa in ARK are finally coming true. It's actually a great location, really hard to get up to this mountain. There's only one kind of pathway across a narrow land bridge, and then obviously you've got some of the land beneath the castle as well that you could utilise. It's in a better state of repair than the last place we saw, so you should be able to make this your home a bit more comfortably. The towers are pretty much the same thing though, quite skinny, so you won't necessarily be able to build anything too much inside them. But for sure, a great place if you can handle the cold to come and have a lot of your creatures and dinosaurs or base operations in the mountains. And that is pretty much it. If there's any places I've missed in terms of ruins or castles or forts, do let me know. I know there is a big massive underground maze. I'm working on that video right now, but I thought I'd show you some of my favourite locations I've found so far. I probably will do a base locations as well. I just think there are so many good spots, so many little islands you should know about if you jumped onto this for the first time. And yeah, absolutely let me know your favourite spots in the game. Until next time, Ratbags, I'll see you later.